We've been playing some electric guitar, practicing, and now we're going out to see if I can find a monument. Spoke too soon. Yeah, what fun. Not fun. Not fun. Okay, that's another puncture fixed. And so many punctures. I've got an anti-puncture tire on the back, but not on the front of the bike. There's just so much glass and stuff in the places where you go, where I go. Anyway, almost ready to go now. Finally managed to get out. Check it out, that's the Andalusian. The park's locked. Damn. Have to go round about. That's the Andalusian Parliament. Where they're always fighting with each other and stuff. Yeah. The Parliament from the other side. From this side. Look at such an amazing old building. I think it was like a barracks or something. But that's where they do all their fighting with each other, the politicians. It's crazy, isn't it? Why they have to have such a confrontational way of working, doing business, ways of working things out. Confrontational, or it's not dialogue. It's work things out. It's just fighting with each other, you know. And whoever shouts the loudest and seems to get, you know, or whatever, gets their way, you know. The dichotomy of, you know, people fighting all the time with words, and then they say that they're very, you know, they're in this wonderful old building and they are really respectful and all that kind of stuff, and it's just a big joke. Anyway, it is a beautiful place though. We're actually heading up the back of the building of the Parliament here to try to go in to see something. Alright, let's see if we can go and find that sculpture. There we go, I have found it. It's actually massive, and I didn't realize it was so huge, but there you go. You'll never guess who this is. Or he's from, well, maybe you will. It looks quite like him, actually. Yeah, so just came here because it's Pimiento. Oh, it's an old fountain as well. Look, check it out. I'm sure there's probably not even one like this for him in Scotland. All the symbol and Vida and science and different Greek gods and stuff, I guess. Yeah, so this is probably one of the most famous Scotsmen ever. La ciudad de Sevilla. A la memoria del insigne investigador Sir Alexander Fleming. Sir Alexander Fleming, descubridor de la penicillina. So it's Alexander Fleming. Check the size of the monument for him in Seville. I always thought it was because of the Civil War and that, but I don't think it is. Well, obviously, maybe it was in the Civil War. I don't know. He discovered it. I don't know the year he discovered it. It must have been about 1939, around the end of the war. But what I found out is it's because he saved loads of the lives of toreros, of the guys who fight bullfighters, you know. He saved the life of loads of bullfighters, because before that, when they got gorged by a bull, you know, they'd die because they were getting an infection and stuff, and then penicillin came along, and it meant that they said, and like bullfighters here are like total rock stars. I mean, they were like so, that's what people were into here. And in Andalusia, in every little town, in every village, there's a monument and a street named after Alexander Fleming. It's weird because they put him, like you're bare-breasted there and serious looking. So there you go, Alexander Fleming, one of the greatest Scotsmen, since I'm a Scotsman. But anyway, it doesn't really matter where he's from, I guess. But I mean, I'm just like nationalistic, isn't it? It's terrible. And this was beforehand. It was in the park by the Ayuntamiento, at the Parliament there, the Parliament. Sorry, not the Ayuntamiento, not the council. And then they moved it here. It was in storage for a while, but it's huge. It's got a fountain in the back, which obviously doesn't work. But there you go. It's quite a monument to Alexander Fleming. Saved all those bullfighters. Yeah, this is inside the university part of the hospital. This is the back side of it. So I was just reading there, yeah, so it was actually paid for by subscribers to the Diario de Sevilla, which is like a local paper, a local paper in the 1950s, I think it was, or in the 40s. So that would have been who raised the money. So the subscribers to the paper, the people who read the paper, put up the money, and also the local council, the Seville council, put up the money as well. But it's got the back of it's really great actually. Check that out there. Almost looks like a thistle. Almost looks like thistles on there. So there would have been a fountain, water coming out here. Yeah, obviously not going anymore, which is a shame. Yeah, Fleming. Yeah, so if you actually are looking for the monument, you'll find it inside the hospital behind the Parliament, in the part of the hospital that's the university, and an interior patio. And it was originally in the gardens in front of the Parliament. Sir Alexander Fleming.